Hello everybody, my name is BearCozy, and today we're playing some more Awaken Chaos Era. If it's your first time here, I strive to not only make entertaining, but also educational content. My videos are real and they're not staged. I try to show my progress as well as my struggles. So I hope you like it here, and if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. Your support is amazing. Now, since the last video, let me get you caught up. In the last video, we fused Hackerin. If you missed that, we actually fused that together. There he is. He's all fused, and that was actually a lot of fun. So one thing I did not realize is apparently you can synthesize him more than once, which is going to be very cool. As you can see, I still have some more heroes available left over, so I can use them later to fuse another copy whenever I get another CC. Without further ado, let's go ahead and do our daily summons. In the last couple videos, in the last couple videos, I got a Gangelo from my free daily summons, and then of course yesterday I got my second legendary from the free daily shard, and that was Sierra. So that was awesome. Two free shards, 2 Legos. It's been really cool. As you can see, I am not very far in. Where am I? I am only 21 days into the game. I'm only 3 weeks in, and I've already pulled 2 Legos from my free summons. So that was really cool, and it's time to do it again. Here we go. We are on the free daily summon screens. Yesterday, we got Sierra. 2 or 3 videos before that, I got Gangelo. Maybe 5 videos before that, I got Gangelo. And it was really a lot of fun to pull these. I'm really enjoying this. Now, at this point, I must admit I need your help. If you've been here 3 or more times and you've watched any number of my videos, please hit the subscribe button down below. That will help my channel grow. Also, hit the thumbs up on the video, and that will help the video reach more people. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, starting off with the free daily summon, let's go ahead and see what we get. Okay, it's not a Lego. I would be absolutely shocked if it was a Lego back-to-back. We got Marion. Okay, Marion's okay. I think what I actually want to do is, since I have a couple, let's just go ahead and do a 10 pop and see what we get, because I'm really liking pulling heroes. And I'm liking, of course, Legos are good. There's a lot of epics that I would take. So, unfortunately, no epics there. Raven's okay. Zachary's actually pretty good. Malago is good. I got 2 copies of Zachary. That's kind of cool. Okay, 2 copies of Abbott. And Malago. Malago, of course, we can use for another fusion. So, that's actually pretty cool. If you're just joining me, and if you've missed the other play-alongs, we have been doing a play-along going through the Mythic adventure together, and of course we went through common difficulty and hard together, and now we're making progress on Mythic, which has been a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying the progress. I strive to record all of my struggles and my success so we can do it together, and I've been having a lot of fun making these videos. So, as you can see, we are currently on Chapter 7, Stage 1. I do have a quest to clear Chapter 7, Stage 8, so I'm looking forward to doing that, and let's jump right into it. Now, I have a very, very small roster. Right now, my roster consists of Connor, Zatlux, Nathalia, and William. That is primarily the team that I've been using. I did just get Gangelo, but I don't think Gangelo is good for speed farming. So I just built him for dungeons. His gear is subpar, and I'm using what I have. So right now, the best team for me is this team. So here we are. We're going to get right into Chapter 7, Stage 1 on auto. Connor's going to put up his buffs, buff Nathalia, of course, and Nathalia is going to use her nukes. The buffs work very well with her trait, and if she doesn't kill the enemy, Zatlux is going to clean them up. That is the idea, and that's the plan. Now, before, I had William going first for that defense down. He does have a defense down on his ultimate, but since we're using defense down on the spell, I have since slowed him down. I noticed when he was putting up his counterattack for 2 turns, he would put it up, and immediately all my other heroes would take a turn, and the counterattack would come off. So, at this point, I am actually running him a little bit slower. I'm trying him in some health boots instead of speed boots. Most of my other champs are currently in speed boots, and that is primarily because I don't have enough speed substats to get them to where I need them to be in order for me to put them in health percentage boots. So right now, they're in speed boots. I got to do what I got to do, and I'm still progressing through the game just fine. So there's wave 3. We do have a bomb, but that should not be a problem. As you can see, Zatlux comes in, cleans that up. So the first stage is done. Oh, we do have a nice weapon. Look at this. We have a Faith Scepter 5-star. I'm not a big fan of the health being flat. I may or may not roll that, but at least it gives us another weapon that we can use to upgrade some of our other gear. Hey, you're still watching the video. That means you're enjoying the content. And if you're enjoying the content, that means somebody else will also. Click the subscribe button below and help this video reach more people so they can enjoy it as well. Starting at Chapter 7, Stage 2 on auto, Connor is going to come in with the defense down plus the buffs. Nathalia is going to do her thing. I've been really enjoying using her. She is unfortunately not ascended at all. However, we did get lucky and we pulled Zatlux very early. That was our 5 free summons. The hero pick that I had was Zatlux and William. The rest of them were not too good, so that's what I ended up picking. I have just recently finished Covenants, and that actually gave me a secondary copy of Zatlux. So Zatlux is the only one that's ascended right now. Connor, of course, is ascended to 5 stars, but that's not very difficult. You can pull Connor fairly easily. Now, if you're going through the game like I am, if you're going through Mythic, I would love to know where you are getting stuck and where you are currently. I remember I got stuck on hard actually a lot more than I am getting stuck on Mythic. And that's primarily due to a couple of things. Number one, team synergy is important. Their turn order is very important. And I feel like I have not only really good synergy, but really good turn order. I am experimenting a little bit with William. He used to go first. Now I believe he's going last. We shall see if that's true. I wanted to experiment a little bit with the counterattack and see if it will stay on for longer or if it just comes off after they take damage. So I am experimenting with that. It looks like it comes off as soon as they take damage, which is okay. If I have to, I will put him back in speed boots. That's the only thing that I changed. Right now, he is wearing health boots to give him a little bit more survivability. So wave 3 goes down, and we're moving on. There we go. We get some first-time rewards. Nothing to see here. Going into Chapter 7, Stage 3, we seem to be doing okay. I know a few of my friends are stuck. Some people started playing around the same time or a little bit after I did. And the common question that I keep getting is, how am I progressing so quickly and so easily? And that is primarily due to my team comp and their synergy. Also their turn order, which I mentioned in the last stage. So team comp is actually very, very important. Keep an eye on the synergy, of course, read their skills. Keep an eye on your elemental advantage. That is very, very important as well. The last thing you want to do is go in with elemental disadvantage and weak heroes. You will most likely fail that run. If you don't fail it, you're going to struggle. I feel like I have put together a decent team. The synergy is very well, and they're actually working together really, really well. Right now, I'm using the champs that I have. I really don't have anybody else that I can use. I have Hakron, who's not built. I'm planning on getting some gear. I have Brand Mountain King, who is not built. And they're also not built for damage, but they're both very, very good. So right now, this is the best team that works for me. If you are having a hard time, check your elemental advantage, check your hero skills, check their glyphs, of course, farm their glyphs. All of my heroes have their glyphs and their skills maxed out, at least the heroes in my party. So that is helping a lot. You could see that I'm still using 2 level 50s, but having their glyphs maxed out is helping a lot. The next thing you want to do is check their speed and check their stats. If you're finding your heroes going after the enemy, they are way too slow and they need more speed. So that is the next thing. And do the best you can. Most of my gear is a mix between 5-star and 4-star gear, and I'm actually doing the best that I can. All right, 7-3 is done. Moving on to 7-4. You can see the enemies are level 67, and I do have 2 level 50s. That is a 17 level difference, which is huge. So if you are struggling, if you're struggling to progress in Mythic, feel free to add me in game. You can use my support hero to help you progress. I've been rotating my support hero between Zatlux and Nathalia, and as I get better and stronger ones, I'll most likely rotate them around. And also, if you're struggling, leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you're using and where you're struggling. I will do my best to answer your questions, and of course, I read all of your comments, and I will try my best to answer you back. Zatlux hopefully will clean up some of the ads. Wow, the guy, he's got like 1 HP left. That is not ideal. Not ideal, but I think we should be okay. Let's go ahead and click on some of these enemies here. Hopefully we can clean up the ads, and then we can work on the boss since he does have a shield. The rotation, I think that's actually what's making all the difference for me. I'm trying to think right now. I'm actually trying to think because I'm noticing Connor is low, Zatlux is low, Nathalia of course is really strong here, so she should be fine. But hopefully we don't lose our Connor. Connor is low. We'll see who this guy takes out. There we go. There we go with the much needed shield with the attack. That is going to be cool. Zatlux doing some really good damage even though he is weak to fire. Connor's holding on for dear life. I'm sure that as we continue on Chapter 8 and 9, I will most likely have to bring at least one more 60. We're doing okay. The boss is down to 19, and he just healed himself to 29. Defense down coming out. Nathalia should nuke him into oblivion. He's down at 10%. There goes Connor with the buffs. William going in with the ultimate, of course. So his ultimate is very, very useful. He doesn't do much damage, but he does bring a lot of buffs and a lot of sustainability. And there we go. We got the quest out of the way to clear 7-4, and look at all our stuff. We do get a scroll, which is awesome. Level 5 scroll, I do have 2 since I just upgraded Hakron. Let's go into 7-5 and talk about gear. Now, I do plan on farming Chapter 4 and 6 for gear. I believe it's 4 and 6. I would have to double check. And if you're not sure where to farm gear, I actually made a little cheat sheet on which stages drop which gear. I'm going to link that. I'll throw that up on the screen. You can feel free to go ahead and just copy that and use it for yourself. And if you can't farm Queen of Tides 9 or 10 or Roaring Tulpa, you can actually just farm Campaign or Adventure, and you can actually get your gear that way. And that's going to be twofold. Not only are you going to get gear, but you're also going to get scrolls, which are very, very needed. And you can farm specific chapters for the specific gear that you need. And of course, with the Jelly event coming up, followed by the Hero Training event coming up, it's going to be very, very good to start farming some more Jelly and acquiring yourself some gear and some glyphs. So that is what I'm going to be doing off camera. I'm really looking forward to building Hakron, and hopefully he will help me in Queen of Tides. I just made a video on Queen of Tides. I built Gangelo primarily for Queen of Tides. He is a really good champ. However, I am struggling with gear, and that video was very real, and I've addressed that fact. I'm struggling with gear. And since I'm only 3 weeks into the game, I'd like to share not only my success, but also my struggle, so you could see the reality of it. So if you're liking the realism of my videos, do me a favor, go ahead and click the subscribe button. That will help my channel grow. And also, if you hit the thumbs up button, that will help this video reach more people. All right, looking at first time rewards, this is actually pretty cool. We are getting some level 5 scrolls, so that's helping out a lot. The Faith set is not too great. I'm not going to be farming this too much, especially not the 4-star stuff. So we are working our way through Mythic difficulty campaign. We've just cleared Chapter 7, Stage 5. We're going into 7-6, and after that, all we're going to have left is 7-7, and of course, the quest for completing 7-8. Going into 7-6 with the same team as always, since I'm only 3 weeks into the game and I have very limited resources, we're using what's available. And I know not everyone is going to have my champs, but luckily, Nathalia is free, at least right now, for just downloading the game. Connor is very easy to get, and the rest you can mix and match with whatever you pull and try to experiment and create the best synergy you can. So wave 1 is going to do okay. It's going to go down no problem. Zatlux is going to get silenced, but the Nathalia should be able to clean him up so we can move along. There goes Zatlux doing his thing. We don't have defense down, but he's actually doing really good work. And that actually looks pretty good. Now, so far, going through Mythic, it actually feels to me a lot easier than hard because because my heroes are a little bit stronger than they used to be. And so far, I have not got stuck that I remember. Not that I remember. Maybe I did get stuck, but so far, Mythic campaign feels a lot easier than hard. So that is actually really good. That's a good sign. That means the heroes we have got stronger and the synergy is working well. I am not too happy that I have 2 level 50s still. I did level Gangelo. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but I wanted to put him in Queen of Tides because he is very, very strong there and he works really well. And the plan for me is to maybe take Gangelo and Hakron, Zatlux, and then maybe either Rodira, who is level 50, or one more hero, and I'll have to see who that is. My oh my, looking at the first time rewards, we actually get a ton of stuff. You can see we get another scroll, so this is awesome. I have now 6 of these level 5 scrolls, and I do have a nice 5-star helmet, so that's pretty cool. It does have resistance percentage on it, which is really nice. The flat attack's not the best, but we can actually use this maybe on Connor. So we've just claimed our first time rewards through 7-6, and we have 2 left. 7-7 and 7-8 are left. The enemies are level 67, and I have 2 level 50s, which means there's a 17 level difference between them. But we're doing okay. We're moving along right. We're moving along okay. Starting 7-7. Let's go ahead and see what they can do. You can see that I have 2 60s and 2 50s. There is a 17 level difference between the 50s and the level 67 enemies. So, of course, that is not ideal. But right now, I am working with what I have. And so far, it seems to be okay. I don't think we're in any danger here. Luckily, they don't hit very hard. Connor is going to come in with the heals, of course. The heal over time does count as a buff on Nathalia. And that works really well with her trait. Zatlux cleaning up the last enemy, and we're moving on to wave 3. And as you can see, these guys are coming to us. We're not going to them, so the background is actually not changing. There goes the defense down. There goes Zatlux. Not doing enough. Let's see, is Nathalia's ultimate up? It is. She has her ultimate, which is good. She does a bunch of damage. There goes William with that joint attack. Unfortunately, it was Connor, but Connor does have defense break. Zatlux is almost dead, but so are they. So I think we're going to be doing okay here. Nathalia's ultimate did reset since she killed an enemy, which was cool. She can use her ultimate again. And I'm finding I'm really, really liking Nathalia. She's such a really strong hero as long as she has buffs. And that's primarily why I'm using Connor and Will.i.am. Taking a really quick look at our first time rewards, we got another scroll. These scrolls have been coming out really nicely, so that's kind of cool. Let's jump in at 7-8. The enemies are level 68. We do have a strong boss. We are going to have to kill him twice, which is not ideal. But with any luck, we'll get through it. I do have lots of friends with lots of support heroes, so I have plenty of options. By the way, I have received all of your friend requests, and they are filling up. So if you're watching this video in the future and you send me a friend request and I don't accept it, that's because the list is full. I have accepted everyone thus far, and it is filling up quite quickly. I'm not sure what the limit is. I believe it's only 50, so I hope they increase that to at least 100. That would be nice. All right, wave 2 looks like it's going down, no problem. Everybody is still alive. Connor is holding on for dear life, but the heal over time will help. The boss is Balberith. We are going to have to kill him twice. I'm not looking forward to that. Hopefully we can kill some of these ads, of course. No luck there. Nathalia, do your thing. Let's try and get the guy in the back since he's almost dead if I can click on him. Hopefully. Whoa! Connor almost dying there. And there he goes. Yep, rip Connor. Balberith is going to come in, do some damage. And of course it's going to be a while before we kill him. And then if we manage to kill him, he's going to come back and he is most likely going to destroy our team since everybody is really weak. If Natalia dies, the run is definitely over. We got one hero left, no heals. Everybody's almost dead. Can we kill? No, we can't. Of course not. There he goes with his ultimate. Rip City on this one, and sad panda for me. All right, well, that's that. I kind of knew it going in with 250s and 260s with subpar gear. So now that we failed that, let's try it again. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. I'm going to be using one of my friends' Blackhorn. I'm hoping Blackhorn can help us get through this. He does have defense down. He does have attack down, excuse me. William's got the defense down, who I've been calling Will I Am. That has been kind of the joke that I've been having with all my friends. So I'm really hoping that Blackhorn can help me survive, because he's a really good healer. He's actually my favorite with the way that he looks. I absolutely love the Tauren look. I did play World of Warcraft for many years on and off, but I did play it for many years. Tauren Druids and Night Elf Druids were my favorite, and that is what I ran primarily. I kind of swapped between the two. So I'm hoping that Blackhorn helps me survive. I got Connor for the added heals. Natalia maybe going down here. Let's see if we can... Connor coming in with the clutch heals. Let's see if we can actually kill. Oh, man, these heals are clutch. Look at that. Right up to full. There we go. There goes the joint attack from William. Natalia doing her basic. And, of course, Balberith is killing Connor, which is okay. But Natalia should be able to do a bunch of damage. Attack down, going down. There we go with that joint attack again from Will I Am, which has been amazing. And it looks like we should have this. Now, of course, even if we kill him, he is going to come back, which is which is interesting. This is why I hate Balberith. But luckily, we get the attack down on him. William going to do the defense down. So hopefully he should not wipe us. Man, Blackhorn is amazing. I would love myself a Blackhorn. Natalia going to come in with those massive nukes, getting him down to 5% damage. I just leveled Nathalia's weapon 215, so that is my first level 15 weapon, and I believe that's my third level 15 piece of gear. So slow and steady is the name of the game, and luckily for us, Blackhorn, it carried us. We did lose Connor there, but we actually cleared 7-8 and got the achievement, got the quest done, and that is awesome. Let's take a look at our first time rewards. Nothing too glamorous, but we did clear Chapter 7, and I'm super, super happy. Earlier on, I asked you where your sticking points were in this progression, in the progression of the Mythic difficulty. As you've just seen, my sticky point was on Chapter 7, Stage 8. That is where I got stuck, and that was actually pretty tough. But luckily for me, I have some really good friends that let me borrow the heroes, and I'm really enjoying this aspect of the game. If you get completely stuck, you can borrow your friend's heroes, and you don't have to feel alone. So that was really, really cool. Let's go ahead and claim our rewards, which will help us, and that is awesome. And that's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Leave me some comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.